All right, party people in the place to be. If you want to be raw, then just watch me. About to make a freaking dressing. Because I'm going to make some salad later and I'm going to prepare my own raw, vegan, plant-based dressing. Ooh, and it's living, actually. Got a couple ingredients here. Nothing too crazy. All stuff that you should be able to find at the store. So the base for this dressing is going to be a little bit of plant-based yogurt. I've got some Cocoa June, strawberry, rhubarb, organic yogurt here. And I've never tasted this one before, so I'm going to have fun with that later. So, like I said, this is going to be the base of our dressing. So just go ahead and pour that in there. Tastes wonderful. Tastes very good. So we get that in there. It's also got some probiotics in there, which is very good for your gut health. We always want to make sure we feed the flora inside of our gut, right? You got all those little critters in there ready to help you out. So give them what they need to thrive, and they will help you thrive. Next, on top of that, I'm going to pour in some sea moss here. A serving is 2 tablespoons. I'm just going to do minus what's dripping in there. I'm going to do 1 tablespoon of sea moss. As you already know, 92 minerals. Very nutritious. Very good for you. Next, I'm going to slide this right over here. Because what I want to do is I'm going to put some of this organic black pepper in here. Yeah, that should be enough. Then I've got some fennel, fresh picked fennel. It grows everywhere in the area where I live at. And I'm just going to pick this off like that. And it looks good to me. I'll eat the rest of that. Next up, we've got our lemon, the juice of a lemon. Now you can use lemon, lime, orange, pineapple, whatever you're in the mood for. Really, in this dressing that I'm making, I'm using a lemon. So just cut that in half. You can use half of it. You can use the whole thing. I'm going to use half of it, and then I'm going to use the other half to pour on my salad. Actually, funny thing is, this looks like it's too big for this juicer. So, what you do in that situation is you just cut it again, and usually you should be able to stuff it in there. Juice that bad boy up. You know what I'm saying? So that black pepper that we put in there is good for you, especially it being organic, right? Lemons are very good for the body. They've got that astringent property to help pull those toxins out of you. Very good for the lymphatic system. You've got the citric acid in there, which is going to help go inside of the colon and break down all that garbage that's sitting inside of you. Lemons. So we go down. Pour that in there. You know what? Actually, I need more juice. So, just gonna cut this other lemon, other half. Ooh, strainer. Yeah, it definitely was not enough juice. So, I like to do it twice. That way, make sure I get all the juice out of there. But yeah, don't be afraid to use that lemon. And if you want to, you could scrape it a little bit. That way you can get that lemon zest as well. There's plenty of health benefits to ingesting the peel as well. All right. I feel good about that. So, and then last but not least, I'm going to put in a little bit of this organic sunflower oil. And you can use whatever kind of oil you want when you're making a dressing. If you want to leave the oil completely out of it, you can do that as well. But if you're not afraid of oil, then this will add a little bit of extra fats in there for you. And fats are definitely good. Good for the brain, good for the body in general. You know, hormone production, things like that. You want fats. And then I've got a little bit of white truffle oil here. Now, I was gonna just use the truffle oil originally, but this stuff is dank. If you ain't never had truffle oil before, please go to the store, go to the oil section, and get you some of this. But yeah, you really don't need that much of it. So dank. It's wonderful. All right. So now, just blend that up a little bit. Then what you want to do is you want to turn around and get those nettles that you forgot to put inside of here and put them in there. Now, for those of you who've been watching the channel, you know I've been going out and foraging, finding all kinds of different herbs and stuff that I have been eating. I have not seen any nettles. So, the good thing about this modern world that we live in and the technologies that we have available to us, even though I haven't been able to find any nettles on my own, I can just go online and buy some nettles. And I'll probably end up putting some more on my salad later. But for now, yeah, I guess you could say that might be like a third of a teaspoon, half a teaspoon worth of nettles. Put that in there. Nettles are very nutritious. One of the most nutritious herbs that you can find out in nature. And then give that a little bit more of a blend. And there we go. We got a wonderful raw dressing that I'm going to be able to use on my salad later. That way I don't have to worry about there being all kinds of weird chemicals and preservatives and emulsifiers and all that shit in my, food that I don't need or want in there. And this is packed with nutrients. Okay, you've got amino acids, you've got your fats, you've got the benefits of the freaking sea moss and the nettles and the fennel, okay? The fresh fennel, which still has that, just recently picked that. So it still has that connection with the earth. It still has those biophotons in there. It's still got that living water in there. Okay, you've got the freaking enzymes and the citric acid from the lemons and the astringentness and the ability to go in there and move the lymphatic system, which, remember, the kitchen is the blood and the sewer system is the lymph. So you definitely want to make sure that you're cleaning your lymphatic system with things like exercise and grapes and, citrus fruits and different things like that, so that you don't get backed up and then you end up having a disease of some sort. This smells. What is that? What does that smell like? A good dressing. That's what it smells like. Mm. Oh yeah. And there's that bit of truffle in there. You know what? I'm actually gonna do a little bit more truffle oil. A little bit more. And a little bit more black pepper. But other than that, this dressing is done. So if you want to try this one out, let me know how that works out for you, because I already know it's good. You saw me taste it, and I only make the best. So probably, in a couple hours, I'll go ahead and make my salad, and I will use this wonderful dressing that was super easy to make, quick, simple, healthy, and it's going to keep my body happy and running for a long, long time. So I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace, love, and freaking raw foods.